So, let's bake. Ngayon naman, this is chocolate chip cookies. Very, very easy. You don't need a mixer. Very basic. So first, kailangan mo ng butter. Napaka-importante that the butter that you will use is at room temperature. So from the fridge, ilabas mo ng mga 1 hour before you start mixing. You would know if it's room temperature if it is spreadable. Ayan no, nakikita mo, spreadable. Pero wala ka dapat nakikitang natutunaw sa ilalim. So tamang-tama lang, no? So put it in the bowl. And then, you need brown sugar, white sugar. Bakit po pinagsasama ang brown and white sugar? Pareho silang pampatamis, but they have different characteristics. Yung brown sugar mo contains molasses. The molasses will contribute to the flavor and texture of your cookies. Gagawin niyang mas makunat. O diba? Perfect match. Ganun dapat. White and brown sugar, magkaiba sila, pero pag pinagsama mo, it will create something really good. So you mix it. You can use your spatula or you can even use a silicone spoon. Pwede ding wooden spoon. Sa una, mahirap, no? Pero kapag napaghalo-halo mo na yan, and as long as your butter is really at room temperature, ma-achieve mo yung gusto mong consistency. You just mix this just until combined. Huwag mong imimix ito hanggang maging creamy or light and fluffy because if you do that, your cookies will turn into a cake-like consistency. Gusto mo, di ba, chewy and heavy. So you just mix until makita mo na naghalo-halo ang ingredients. Okay? So that's it. Nakita mo, well mixed. I just scrape it. And then I'm going to put 1 piece of egg. And keep on mixing again. I'll try to stick with this spatula para less than ang iyong hugasin. So you're going to beat this until it's very smooth hanggat mawala na yung iyong itlog. In baking, we call this emulsified. Ibig sabihin nun, different ingredients, iba't ibang klaseng consistency. Meron kang fat, the butter, sugar, brown and white, and eggs. Different characteristics. Ingredients na iba't ibang ugali combined into one. That is emulsified. O, diba? Parang tayo lang yan. We need to be united as one. O, diba? So, you see? It's very nice and smooth. Once you have achieved this, the next step is to combine your dry ingredients together. I have here all-purpose flour, chocolate chips. I'm using Belgian chocolate chips. This is Belcolade, which of course you can get from Puratos. Kahit nasaan ka sa mundo, meron pong Puratos. Walnuts, you can replace this with almonds. I'm using dark chocolate, by the way, because I don't like my cookies very sweet. Pero kung gusto mo namang may konti pang tamis from the chocolate, you can also use milk. You can even use white chocolate. Yung mani, pwede mong paltan yan. You can use almonds, macadamia, pecans, really up to you. This is baking soda. Ang ginagawa ng baking soda, hindi naman talaga niya pinapaalsa yung cookies, no? What it does, baking soda is a neutralizer. Ni-neutralize niya yung mixture so that you will get a nice spread. Para maganda yung bagsak ng cookies mo. And then using a spoon, you just mix this together. Until combined. Napakadali, di ba? You need to do this part because you want to coat the chocolate chips and the walnuts with flour. Doing so, masisigurado mo na even ang pagkalat, distribution ng iyong chocolate chips and walnuts. And also, to distribute the baking soda very well. By the way, we are not putting salt because I'm using salted butter. And then, ibuhos mo lang to dito. At gamit ang iyong spatula, haluin mo lang yan hanggang maging smooth. Or wala ka nang nakikitang harina. Ang dali, di ba? And then of course, ito yung kagandahan sa cookies. Alam ko maraming excited sa inyo. Biglang maiisip ninyo, ay chef, naghalo na po ako ng cookies sa sobrang pagka-excited ko. Pero nalimutan ko, wala po pala akong oven. Ngayon pa lang po ako ibibili ng asawa ko ng oven. No problem. Cover it with cling wrap, put it inside the fridge, and kinabukasan, pag dineliver na yung oven mo, i-bake mo. Pwede ding 2 days, 3 days, up to 1 week inside the fridge. Yung iba nga, fini-freezer pa nila yan eh. Basta ang importante, bago mo siya i-bake, ilabas mo muna galing sa ref, bring it down to room temperature. So, ito na yung ating cookie batter. Nakita mo, no? Napakabilis niyang haluin. Ganito dapat yung consistency niya. Hindi matigas, hindi din sobrang lambot. So, this is just the right consistency. And if you touch it, hindi siya mainit, hindi siya malamig. Room temperature, or it could be cool. Okay? Now, so pag tumigil ka ng paghahalo, once you no longer see any traces of flour, tigilan mo na. And then I'm going to use, may konti pang flour doon yan. I'm going to use an ice cream scooper. This is 1.5 ounce ice cream scooper, or pwede ka din gumamit ng 2 pirasong kutsara. So, you scoop it. Etong aking baking pan may silicone mat. Paano po pag wala akong silicone mat? You can use baking paper na nabibili sa supermarket, non-stick parchment paper po iyon. Kung ayaw mo naman bumili nun, pwede mong pahiran ng konting butter or margarine or lard yung iyong pan. Napaka-importante po na may spacing. Kasi medyo babagsak po yung cookies ninyo, magsa-spread during baking. So, paano maiwasan na magdidikit-dikit sila? And to give it enough space for air circulation para pantay ang kalat ng init during baking, kailangan merong space. Social distancing or physical distancing, ika nga, para safe lahat ng iyong cookies. O, diba? Ang baking, ang daming tinuturo sa atin. Hindi lang kung paano gumawa ng produkto, but also how to practice physical distancing even for your cookies. Diba? One recipe can create approximately 16 pieces. Ipapasok ko to sa oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for 12 to 14 minutes. Bakit 12 to 14 minutes? After 12 minutes, i-check mo. Sobrang lambot pa ba nung gitna? Or pag tinignan mo yung gitna, basa pa ba? I-bake mo pa ng 2 minutes. More than 14 minutes, magiging malutong na po yung cookies. You want it chewy, so do not overbake. Isasalang ko to sa oven and then I'll show you the finished product. So after, this is 14 minutes, kasi 2 pan ito, and nakisalang lang po ako sa bakery namin. Remember what I told you before, kapag marami kang sinasalang sa loob ng oven, nag-aagaw-agaw sila ng init. So, you might need to bake longer. Tandaan nyo po yung tip na yan. No? So, after 14 minutes, na-bake na siya, and as you can see, almost dry na yung ibabaw, but do not overbake. Don't wait for the sides to turn very brown, kasi ibig sabihin nun matigas or malutong na yung cookies nyo. You need to put it in a cooling rack. Wala akong cooling rack. Kung meron kang kalan, malamig-lamig na siya, ipatong mo lang sa kalan na ganyan. Or, lagyan mo ng basahan sa ilalim. Lagyan mo ng tinidor sa ilalim. Basta kailangan nakakahinga yung pan. kailangan siyang mag-circulate yung cool air so that your cookies will cool down evenly. Walang matrap na moisture. Pag kasi may natrap na moisture sa ilalim, mabilis masisira yung cookies mo. So look at this. You can easily take it out from the pan. It's nicely baked. Pag binuksan mo siya, oh look how moist that is. I like to eat it with the milk. Oh, nakita mo, no? Ang ganda ng texture. I like to eat it with milk. Mag-bake ka na. Magtanggap ka na ng order. And I look forward to seeing your products on social media. As usual, enjoy and stay happy.